All right, welcome back to full Sail University Coach Mode Dynasty here on College Football 25. We're taking on New Mexico State next. We are 6-1 in conference play. If we beat New Mexico State, we are in the conference championship. If we lose, we're going to need some help. Of course, this is Coach Mode. We're playing offense only. We're about 10 overall points higher than New Mexico State, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to try to beat them. Go Super Sim here, play options, play all offense. Let's go ahead and play the moment here. Got the ball at the 35. I think we do have, I know we have at least one injury, I think. If we look at the injury report here, we have Margos who fractured his foot several weeks ago, I think. Our starting running back. And Mallory's going to play. He's going to pick up 9 on the first play of the game. Jamie Joy, of course, is our quarterback. Throw to Rashid there. He might just take this for a touchdown. He's going to on the RPO. We score quickly to start here. And get the ball back here. New Mexico State did not score here. Gonna throw it out for James. He's gonna power through for a 2nd and inches here. Could probably go inside zone. Second and 5. Looking for James again. He's going to have a first down. He's going to goes out to the 41. Hand it off again. Mallory going to get 4 more. We could try the reverse pass. I don't think it's a good idea. Barnes in the game now. Get us to 3rd and inches. We could go alert bubble here, I think. If we don't hand this off to Mallory, it'll be the bubble to James. It is the bubble to James, and James is going to have the first down. James has a few catches already here. Jamie Joy playing well to start. So throw to James again. He'll have 8 yards. Go strong power here. Mallory back in the game. He's going to fight his way for a first down. He's got 5 rushes for over 25 yards. I think it's 27, 28 yards. Didn't quite catch it, but Barnes with a carry now. He'll pick up 7 more. Go with the fake bubble slant here. There's a throw to Pease. Jamie Joy already over 100 yards passing in the first quarter. It's looking good for us today. We will clinch the division with a win here. Trying to win the Pac-12. I don't think we can get this off in time with the motion. Yeah, we can't. It's all right. End of the first quarter. 100 passing yards, 44 rushing yards, averaging 10 yards per play. That long touchdown, of course, does bring the average up a little bit. Jimmy Joy on fire. Mallory on fire as well. He's going to take it on the stretch play. He's going to spin. He's going to break a tackle, get a touchdown. Mallory into the end zone. He's putting New Mexico State to sleep here. Back on offense. That's a 20. Up 14-0 here. Throwing it out to the tight end. He'll get 7. Mallory taking the ball again here. 8 rushes for 50. Might end up having his best game of the season in this one. So throw to Pease. He's going to break a couple of tackles. Get out to the 46-yard line. Just a bubble to Skaggs. He'll get 8. We got motion rate option here. We know he's going to hand it to Mallory because quarterback almost never keeps it on read option in coach mode. We'll get us to third. We could go speed option. We know sometimes a quarterback will keep it on the speed option. Jamie Joy here. He's going to pitch it to Mallory. He's got a first down. Just going to hand it off to Barnes on the RPO. He gets nothing there. Oh, go play action here. Jimmy Joy looking for a sheet. He's going to get us down inside the 20. Play action, going to throw it out the back of the end zone there. And 3rd and 8, we'll see what we can do. If we have to, we'll kick the field goal, but hopefully we can pick up the first down. It's Chickaloo all the way down to the 3. Was able to get us the first down here. Handed off on read option to Mallory. He gets us down to the 1. Just going to go with the same play again here. And that's a touchdown for Mallory. Easy score. New Mexico State showing little resistance here. We get the ball back pretty quickly here. Throwing it to the boundary there, and there's a flag down there. They're going to call pass interference on this one. We'll take the penalty. Trying to make this 28-0 before the end of the half. And there's a deep throw to Chickaloo. And he's got us down to the 25. Jimmy Joy with a short throw to James, and he's going to work his way for a first down. Down to the 10. Short throw there to Mallory. He'll get 2 yards on the play. That one's intercepted. Okay. You know, Jamie Joy can't go a single game without throwing interceptions. New Mexico State actually scoring. How do we have 28? Did they turn the ball over and we scored? Well, it's going to be a deep throw to Chickaloo. And we're going to score again here. It's going to make it 35-7 at the half. Okay. Probably could go 2 clock here, and I think we will after this play. It's just going to be a handoff to Mallory. I mean, we're up 35-7. No reason not to go 2 clock. Another handoff to Mallory. Jamie Joy must not have liked what he saw there on the RPO. Just handed it off. There's another interception from Jamie Joy. Luckily, we're ahead quite a bit here, so might not end up making a whole lot of difference. They did score a touchdown. They're only down 21 now, but I feel like if we just keep handing it off, we probably could run enough time off the clock that we're okay. Maybe we could play action double post here. So throw to James once again. He's having a great game. Jamie Joy was having a great game until he threw the 2 interceptions. But still throwing for 300 yards. I mean, it can't be too upset with him, I guess. And we will likely play Arizona in the conference championship. I think there's still a chance that maybe it's somebody else, but it's likely going to be Arizona, who has moved back into the Pac-12. Pick up that first down there. Of course, we have a couple of losses here on the season. We are not ranked. I don't know that anybody in the Pac-12 is ranked. Pac-12, not the powerhouse that it once was. That says a lot, because, I mean, they weren't much of a powerhouse, but definitely were better. Mallory going to lose a few yards there. I think we just run the ball here. If we get this a little more to the middle of the field and maybe kick a field goal, I'm totally fine with that. 36-yard field goal. Line up for it here. And we're going to miss the field goal. Okay. I was a bit lazy about lining that one up, so that's my fault. But about the only thing you actually do in coach mode is kick the field goals and punt the ball. So doesn't matter though. Defense got us the ball back. We could Good audible here to a pass. We're going to get sacked. Of course we are. Wouldn't be a game in coach mode if we didn't get sacked. Because we just didn't throw the ball. And we're going to get sacked again because of course we are. Let's go all goes here. We're up by enough that I feel like we could risk this on 4th and 18. Somebody gets open deep. It's going to be Peas. Oh, first down at the 19. Hand this off to Mallory. Take this to the... Yeah, we can't quite take it to the 2-minute warning, I don't think. So that'll get us there. Might be wild to go for it there on 4th down, but I mean, we're up 21 points. We've got a couple of speedy receivers. You might as well give them a shot at it. There's Rashid with the catch. Makes it 1st and goal here. We can pretty much take the rest of this clock down. Gonna hand it off to Mallory, though. He doesn't quite get there. Go to the other side of the field. It's just going to be another handoff to Mallory. If he doesn't get there, the clock's going to run out. So we could try handing this off again. Mallory not quite going to get there, and that's going to be the game. Don't get the extra touchdown at the end. 28 points. We had no points in the second half. Had a 28-point second quarter. Jamie Joy, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, threw for 347, only 3 incomplete passes. Mallory had 99 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Barnes also had 4 carries. James with 6 catches for 76. It felt like more than 6 catches. It felt like a lot. Rashid 4 for 92. Had that long touchdown to start things off. Pease with a couple of catches. Had a long one at the end, though, so it didn't really pick up too many yards on the rest of them. Chickaloo had that 75-yard touchdown. But really, a lot of our offense was on the ground today. A lot of tackles for loss. No sacks for this defense. 2 interceptions, one from Darren Amos, another from Tyrone Church, and 1 forced fumble from Clay Gaskin. 2 fumble recoveries. Maybe they had a pitch. And Amos did have a defensive touchdown, so that's where that other touchdown came from. Played great. Played a great game. And we've already done recruiting. Open my monster here, having a peach tea monster. We're leading on a few of these guys. Our championship contender grade has gone to an A-, which, if we can keep it up, if we can win our conference and get that championship contender grade up, that's going to help us in the transfer portal. We've got a bye week here. This is like Army Navy week, I think. We're leading on Harvey Prince. We're leading on Bobby Spriggs. Leading on Hayward. Leading on Simmons. Leading on Kazee. Danny Sampson we're leading on. Hewitt we're not leading on. Maybe put a few more points on him. The kicker we're not leading on. I don't know that we really need the kicker. Advance the week here. We're going to get Harvey Prince, 4-star quarterback. A lot of these guys reaching their top 3. We're leading on just about all of them there. We're going to take on Arizona now. It's conference championship week. We have 130 hours in recruiting. Is there anybody who's interested? And obviously there's some 1-star guys. There's a 3-star receiver. Another 3-star receiver. Bunch of 1-star guys that are interested. We're sorting by interest here, so there's a couple of tight ends. There's an athlete, Vaughn Carruthers. He looks like he's probably a receiver. I'm not interested in 1-star guys. The defensive end. D tackle. There's a middle linebacker. And then we'll add the athlete, I think, too. He's a scrambling quarterback. Snodgrass, the kicker's locked us out. He's reached his top 3, and we are not in it. So we're going to go through, offer all these new guys scholarships. Most of these guys don't actually have any real offers at all. We're going to try to put at least 5 or 10 points on all of them. How many? I don't think we can get away with 10 points on everybody. I want to put 15 on the athlete, the guy that's quarterback. We're 8-4. We're going in to the Pac-12 championship game. We're taking on number 24 Arizona. They're 9-3, finished with the same conference record as us. And if we look at their schedule, let's take a look at who they lost to, because they did lose a conference game. And their one loss in the conference was to Oregon State, who finished 9-3. It looks like, though, they may have had a fairly close game against New Mexico. Let's jump into things here against Arizona. We're only playing offense. They're a little bit less of an overall than we are. But let's go. Taking on a ranked team here. Hopefully, we can get the win the conference championship, and come away with, again, our first conference championship would be pretty nice here. And get into the game here. Arizona not scoring on their first drive. Again, our starting running back is still out, so it is going to be Mallory again today. Still going to be Mallory at running back. He's going to take another handoff here. He's going to go through the hole. He's going to have a first down there. Might go play action here now. Jamie George is throwing it out of bounds. Had the tight end wide open. Not sure why he just threw it out of bounds there, but we're going to bring James in motion here. Try to hit him on the swing pass. He's going to get a couple of blocks. James is about 7 yards there. Slot drive here. Hopefully we're just hitting James on the crossing route. It's exactly what we do. Would love a win over a ranked Arizona team. Would that get us ranked at 9-4? I'm not sure. Mallory going to pick up 2. Would it get us into the college football playoff? Probably not. I mean, I don't think it would make us one of the higher ranked conference champions. So I mean, I think our chances there are pretty slim, but I haven't looked at the rankings. I don't actually know how that would go. 52-yard field goal? I don't think so. I think we're going to go for this. I don't think we can kick a 52-yard field goal. Thrown to the end zone. It's caught by Chickaloo for a touchdown. Was hoping he'd just try to go to the receiver for a first down, but he gets it into the end zone. And we're going to get the ball back here. With excellent field position at the 17. Just going to hand it to Mallory. Mallory's going to take it outside. Mallory into the end zone on the first play. And we're going to have a 2-possession lead here over Arizona. Looks like they punted the ball here. Arizona's struggling here. Mallory with another run. He's got 6 for 42. And do we want to go chew clock already? I don't know. Thinking about it. Thinking about going chew clock already. There's another deep throw. It's Chickaloo. I think when we get the ball back, we'll go chew clock. But there's a touchdown. It's going to make it 21-0. And let's go chew clock here. Into the second quarter here now. It's 21-0. We could go back to this play action swing pass again here. I have had times where this ball's not caught and then it's like fumbled because it's a backwards pass. Don't want that to happen. It's usually when the blocking is bad and they get somebody through there to mess up the pass. Looks like Memphis is currently would be in the college football playoff. I don't know. Maybe if we get ranked, we would have a chance. Would be a win over a ranked team here, but Arizona's only 24. We have 4 losses. James with a nice catch. Jamie Joy playing a really good game here so far. 5 for 6 for 148. Also having a really good game on the ground here with Mallory. Not sure. He's a junior. I really hope we have him back next year. He really didn't get a lot of chance to play with Margot's being the starter most of the season, but Mallory Would like to see what he can do next year, of course. Got an incoming freshman. We don't know who's going to transfer in, but right now I'd like to say I would like to see him with some more playing time if we could next year. So throw out to Mallory. And he's going to take it in for another touchdown. 28-0 here against Arizona. Looks like maybe they scored with... They did score with about 5 seconds to go in the half here. Just going to throw that one short. Apparently he got out of bounds there. Just go read option here. Hand off to Mallory. He'll get maybe 5 more. Maybe 5 more. And that's going to make it halftime. Juan Mallory, 2 touchdowns, 66 yards rushing, averaging 5.5 yards per carry. Get the ball to start the second half here. Up 21 here, a touchdown. Certainly puts the game away, but so does running a lot of time off the clock here. That would also pretty much put the game away. It's not. We're not on chew clock here. Apparently not. I don't know if chew clock continues over to the second half. Playing when you're simulating things. So I guess we'll punt here. It's gonna bounce. He's gonna pick it up off the bounce. And an excellent return to the 26. Arizona only getting a field goal out of it, though. You gotta feel like that's probably a missed opportunity for them. We could have some fun here. We could run a reverse with James. Hand off to Mallory. There's the reverse. If our quarterback could have picked up a block there, I feel like that probably had a chance. But so all goes here is a throw for Chickaloo. Overthrown a little bit. And we'll punt again here. It's going to take another bounce. Roll out of bounds at 38. Okay. The throw to James. He's got a first down. No interceptions in this game for Jamie Joy. We want to keep it that way. On the counter play, and we'll get this to the fourth quarter here. He's going to get 4. Got hit there. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 6. And we're going to be sacked. First sack of the game. Or is that the second sack of the game? Anyway, there's a punt. We haven't scored here in the second half. They've done pretty well to shut us down. But we're going to get the ball back immediately. Well, looks like they turned it over here. There's a handoff to Mallory. He's going to fight for a first down. We've been a bit silly with our play calling here in the second half, too. Ran a reverse. Lost yards. Had a couple of plays that went backwards. Got sacked. Nearly gets sacked again. 3rd and 10. 4 minutes to go. Kick a 43-yard field goal. That one's right down the middle. Field goal is good. And we're going to get the ball back again here. With 2 minutes to go. Arizona not able to score. And it looks like we're going to take home our first Pac-12 championship. Arizona had to take an injury timeout there. There's another handoff to Mallory. He's going to go over 100 yards on the day. It's the 2-minute warning. Arizona not in any position to bother calling timeouts here. No real reason to throw this here, but I mean, we could. Could try to pick up the first down. Get sacked. It's 4 sacks for Arizona. I would have liked the clock to run down there. That's why we have chew clock on. We'll just punt. He's going to catch it off the bounce again. And we get the ball back nearly instantly. Mallory with another carry gets 4 more. We do have to run another play here. It's just going to be a stretch play for Mallory. He's going to get tackled in the backfield. That's going to do it. We are the Pac-12 champions. And Arizona shocked a little bit here, 31-10. And we have won the Pac-12. Chickaloo player of the game, 4 catches for 118 and 2 touchdowns. Would have liked to seen Juan Mallory win player of the game. 9 for 14 for 188. Jamie Joy with 3 touchdowns. But Juan Mallory, 25 carries for 107, only had 1 touchdown. But I feel like he put a lot of work in. Chickaloo maybe more yards, but not by much. Also, he had a 66-yard touchdown. That's about half his yardage right there. James with 3 catches. I mean, Rashid with 1. Mallory had a touchdown. It's only, what did I say? 9 completions. So See what we did defensively here. A lot of tackles for loss. Only one sack. It was Clay Gaskin. 2 interceptions. Carlos Coker and Brian Pinheiro both had interceptions. No forced fumbles. Did have a pass deflection from Esteban Contreras. Of course, no defensive touchdowns either. But it was a good game. Defense played well, held them to 10 points. Hard to be upset about that. And we have won the Pac-12. Won the Pac-12 championship. Definitely exciting. We can manage our staff here. We could maybe fire our offensive and defensive coordinators. And I think we will, because I think maybe we can get somebody better. I think we definitely could. Bobby Spriggs. Well, we got him. He's from Martinsburg, West Virginia. We're also going to get Kelvin Crosby. And we're leading on a few of these guys we added to the board. Program tradition going up a little bit. Seems like it anyway. Chigaloo winning Offensive Player of the Week. We have a bye week here. Let's look at the ball projections. Do they not have us in the ball projections? Let's look at the rankings. Let's look at the top 25. Appalachia State's ranked pretty high. They won their conference. Navy lost. Texas Tech won. Ohio State losing to Oregon. Cal losing to SMU. Texas beating Missouri. SMU ranked number 1. That's pretty crazy. They are in the ACC now, though. Arizona dropping from 24 to 25. Not much of a drop there, I guess. And we are still not ranked. Okay. We'll advance the week here. Let's see. Oh, that last week was just a bye week. And then the Army-Navy games after conference championships. So the week we just had was Army-Navy week. Hayward going to commit. He's from Hollywood, Florida. Danny Sampson, the quarterback, is going to commit as well. He's from St. Petersburg, Florida. We are leading on Carruthers. And Heisman Trophy winner, Appalachia State receiver. 1,400 yards, 24 touchdowns. And we are once again going to be in the Armed Forces Bowl. I think we played in that last year. And we're going to take on Oregon State, who's in our conference. So it's almost like an extra conference game. We have offers to be the defensive coordinator at Georgia, the head coach at LSU, the defensive coordinator at USC, and the defensive coordinator at Washington. Apparently our defense is pretty good. We can now hire a new offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Got a guy here whose pipeline is South Florida. I like the South Florida pipeline. We're going to offer him. And then defensively, got another South Florida pipeline. We'll offer him. If we can get the South Florida pipeline, we have a Central Florida pipeline. But to get the South Florida as well. So we're going to take on Oregon State. We didn't play them in the conference, but we're going to play them in the bowl game. They were the only team in the conference to beat Arizona. We'll go play all offense here. We're going to get the ball to 20. Mara goes back and healthy. P is going to take the screen there for the first down. They're 9-3. We're 9-4. We win this game, we'll have a 10-win season. Maybe we end up ranked. Deep throw to Chickaloo. And he's going to beat the defender. That's a touchdown. We've taken the lead here in the Armed Forces Bowl. Get the ball back here, up 7-0. Short throw to Rashid there. He'll get 2. Hand off to Maragos. Elias Maragos picking up a first down. So hand off up the middle. He'll get 5 more. Good, it's a bowl game. We can pull out the reverse pass. It's going to be a handoff to Margos. He's going to throw it on the reverse to James, and he's going to get sacked. So maybe they didn't even see that it was going to be a pass. So maybe we're going to have a chance to run it again. But it's dropped by Rashid. We're going to have to punt here. Out of bounds at the 40. Got the ball at the 20. Closing in on the end of the first quarter here. It's just going to be a handoff to Margos. He'll get 3. Can't get the play off in time. And that is the end of the first quarter. There's a flag down already. It's going to be holding. How do we have holding that quickly? They're going to actually accept the penalty here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Just going to hand it off on the RPO. Get 5 of it back. Gonna go all goes again here. Launching it up for Pease. He makes the catch. He's got a step. He's still going. He's gonna score. That's gonna give us a 2-possession lead here against Oregon State. Again, this is technically a conference game. I mean, it is a conference game. We're playing a team in our conference in the bowl game, which I don't think would normally happen. But I guess since we're a created team, maybe it doesn't recognize that we're in the same conference. I mean, normally you would try not to put two teams in the same conference in a bowl game. It just doesn't really make sense to do. If we can get this to 21-0, we'll probably start going chew clock. The thrower shady drops. We could punt here. I don't think I've ever gone for a fake punt in this game, especially not in coach mode. Let's fake the punt. And it's going to be a first down. Breaking out the fake punt in a bowl game. It's going to keep the drive moving. P's going to get tackled for a loss. James with a catch, not much there. 3rd and 8. Don't know who he was throwing that one to, but it's incomplete. We will punt. Gonna hit it to 20, bounce out around the 11. We've got it at the 20. Still 14-0 here. Defense playing exceptionally well in simulation here. I feel like we've recruited really well on the defensive side of the ball, which allows us to have maybe a few more mistakes on offense, especially because our defense just plays so well in simulation. 2-minute warning. We're going to go all goes. Had a bit of success. Gore onto the field now. And we're going to look for Gore. But he can't get any yards after the catch. So throw to Margos. He'll end up with 3. Looking deep to the end zone. It's double coverage and it's incomplete. Another sideline there. That one's incomplete. We have a 55-yard field goal from here. They are going to review this catch, though. Did he maybe get a foot down in bounds? They're going to say is actually completion. So we're not going to have to think about going for it. We're going to have the ball at the 19. And we're going to get sacked. Okay. Trying to find Rashid up the seam there, but that's not going to work. It's 3rd and 14 now. That one's going to be intercepted. Wouldn't be a game with Jamie Joy without an interception. Oregon State pinning us at the 1 here. Just going to hand it off to Mills there, and he's going to get a yard. And I think we can call this a half. I don't think we need to even try to run the ball again here. Pinned back at the 2. It's going to be the end of the half. Tucker Pease, we're going to spotlight him. Had 5 catches on 6 targets for 118 and a touchdown. It's only 14-0 here. We do get the ball to start the second half. Reggie going to take a knee. And maybe we go 2 clock here. If we can score another touchdown, I think might be able to put this game away. There's James with a catch. James down the field. James to the 20. James is going to score right on cue there. Make it 21-0. This passing attack has been pretty good today for Full Sail. And Oregon State with no points in this game. We really started to hit our stride late in the season here. Tried to look down the field there, but that one's incomplete. And I really like our chances to repeat as Pac-12 champions. We got to figure out who our quarterback's going to be, because we fumbled the ball there. But I think once we figure out who the quarterback's going to be, we're gonna have a good opportunity to really settle down and win a lot of games. I think we're gonna probably try to have an easy schedule. Probably gonna try to give us an easy schedule. Oregon State did kick a field goal on that last drive. So throw to Rashid. He's going to get outside. He's going to take it to the 50. He's going to get all the way down to the 41. And we can hand this off here. We actually don't need to run a play. We can just take it to the 4th quarter. I think that's what we'll do. .368 passing yards for us. Only 21 yards rushing. Maybe should have started Mallory. Mario's having a nice carry there finally. Able to pick up that first down. Even a field goal here to get this back to a 21-point game really hurts Oregon State. It's 3rd and 5. Let's just hand the ball off. If we pick up the first down, we pick up the first down. But we do end up picking up the first down, so can get this under 4 minutes now. Just going to hand it off to Mallory on the RPO. He gets nothing. Mar goes back out there. Just going to try to take it outside. Can't get much. Maybe just run the stretch play. And then kick the field goal, I think. Field goal's good. It's back to a 21-point game. Get the ball back here. Oregon State did not manage to get any points. No touchdowns in this game for Oregon State. Only able to manage a field goal. And we can pretty much run out the rest of the clock here. Just hand this off a couple of times. That's going to do it for this one. We're going to beat Oregon State in the Armed Forces Bowl, which I'm pretty sure is the same bowl game we played in last year. Maybe we snap the ball here with like a second left and see if he'll throw it deep. But no reason to. Don't have to. But we're going to. Gonna throw it to the tight end. It's knocked down. That's the game. 24-3. Over our conference opponent that we didn't play in the regular season. The stats here. Jimmy Joy 18 for 27, 368, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Margos with 52 yards rushing. Fumbled the ball, but we got it back. Mallory had 1 carry. Mills had a carry. Nani had a carry on the fake punt. Receiving, Pease had a nice game. I think he left with injury. Played pretty well. Chickaloo had a 66-yard catch. James had a 75-yard catch. She had a couple of catches. Gore had a nice catch for a first down. Skaggs didn't do much. Margos didn't do much. Forgot to check out the defense here, see what they did. Must have done enough because they didn't allow a touchdown. Keon Singleton with 3 tackles for loss. Only 1 sack in the game was from James Washington. No interceptions. Did have a forced fumble from Pete Taft, but we didn't recover it. Just making good tackles, I guess. Not allowing first downs. Or if we did, we didn't allow too many down the field. We did win the Armed Forces Bowl. And it's early National Signing Day. We got Steed. We got Roland, the 4-star center. We got Larry Coker, 5-star. Channing Miners, wide receiver. We got Harvey Prince. We got Spriggs, 3-star Hayward. Caesar Kazee ended up going to Florida. We did get a 1-star Chris Ingram accidentally. Because he instant committed, and then we said, okay, fine. Got the 3-star quarterback Danny Sampson. Take these guys off the board. We did get Kelvin Crosby, 3-star corner. It's going to leave us some room to look around in the transfer portal. And let's check out the college football playoffs here. And we're going to check out stats too. SMU going to play Ohio State, who beat USC. Notre Dame beating Texas Tech to advance to play Texas. Troy losing to Tennessee. Tennessee's going to play Memphis. And then Florida State losing to Cal. And Cal's going to play Oregon. Maybe we're not ready yet for the college football playoff. Hopefully next year we are. Look at the season stats here. Jamie Joy, 4,718 yards, 41 touchdowns to 33 interceptions. I mean, it's a decent year. Had a long in 94, 70% completion percentage, 337 yards per game. But rushing, Mallory led the team in rushing with 438 yards and 7 touchdowns. Did not fumble the ball. Margos had 113 carries, only 2.9 yards per carry. 3 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Barnes had just a couple of carries. Mills also had a touchdown. Receiving, it was Chickaloo. And if he'd have had more touchdowns, you would have thought he would be in a position to maybe win the Heisman, as my controller has disconnected. I think my batteries finally died. We'll see if these cheap ones do any good. Hopefully they last at least a little bit. Okay, Chickaloo. I mean, he had 1,700 yards and 19 touchdowns on 60 catches. I don't know. We had 3,000-yard receivers. In college football, we had 3,000-yard receivers. Vaughn James with 1,009 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's with 1,103 and 8 touchdowns. Rashid, our tight end, still had 647 yards. Skaggs didn't have a whole ton. Gore didn't either. The running backs really weren't involved a lot in the passing game. Defensively, Clay Gaskin leading the team in tackles. Who led the team in tackles? Gaskin with 83. He also led the team in tackles for loss. Looks like he also led the team with sacks with 12.5. 6.5 for James Washington. Clay Gentry with 6.5. 4 for Warren DeVoe. And Amos led the team with interceptions. He had 2. Nobody else had more than 1. A lot of guys with 1, though. Also led the team in pass deflections with 6, tied with Esteban Contreras for that. A couple of guys with 4. And then Tyrone Church leading the team in forced fumbles. And 3 guys with 2 fumble recoveries. And defensive touchdowns, only 1 all year for Darren Amos. You know what? We can look at kicking and punting too. 8 for 11 on field goals, long of 43. Nothing real impressive. Punted the ball 44 times. Had 1 touchback, 10 inside the 20. That's not horrible. Had a long of 51. Maybe not the best punter. Kick return. I mean, we just really didn't return it that much, I guess. We look at career stats here. Jamie Joy won 13,000 yards on his career. A career 72% completion percentage. 112 career interceptions, 98 touchdowns. We have Devontae Ivory, who's on the team, transferred in from somewhere else, obviously. I think, because he had 72 completions, 100. Unless he just played at some point. I don't remember him playing a lot. Margot's 900 career rushing yards. Mike Mills, who I think we actually recruited out of high school, and I think he committed and then transferred back. 800 career rushing yards. Chickaloo, over 2,000 career rushing yards, or 2,000 career receiving yards. Defensively, Amos, 5 career interceptions. Any records? Does anybody here? No, I don't have any. The fact that the record for yards in a game receiving is 405, that's crazy. And the record for receptions is 23. 11 passing touchdowns is the record, and then 8 rushing touchdowns. I mean, a lot of these are probably records that may never be caught, possibly. So let's look at all the stats. Let's get through the rest of the bowl season here so we can get into the off season. Did the guys we hired accept? Yeah, they did. I don't know that it's much of an upgrade, but I think it's an upgrade as far as pipeline goes for recruiting. We got South Florida. Dave Gray gonna commit. He's a 3-star defensive tackle. And we're at the national championship. But look at the college football playoff bracket here. It's gonna be Tennessee versus Texas. It's gonna be an SEC matchup. Texas beating Notre Dame and then Ohio State. And Tennessee beating Troy, Memphis, and then Cal. Close game against Cal. And it's going to be Tennessee. Tennessee winning a national championship. That's kind of crazy, but they did put up 70 points last week against Kent State. Of course, we're several years into the future now. They're probably continuing to recruit really well, so. We're going to get Jalen Condren, the right end. He commits. And now we can look at players leaving. Cole Strickland, our right tackle, leaving. He's going to try to go to the draft. It is, of course, a senior, so there's not really anything we can do about it. Doesn't look like there's anyone we can actually try to bring back because everyone leaving is a senior. Von James is gone. Bobbin Meyer, who I don't think played at all, is gone. Jamie Joy is leaving, and he's projected to go in round 4. like to see him get drafted. Lester Vaughns is gone. He didn't really play. Didn't really develop like I thought he would. Carlos Coker's gone. Brian Pinheiro. Losing George Barnhard. He played tight end for a season. And we'll advance the week here. We'll see who gets drafted. Who are we? Jamie Joy actually going in round 3. And then Cole Strickland going in round 5. So both players going maybe a little earlier than they're projected. Get into our off-season recruiting and the transfer portal here. Now let's look at the transfer portal. Are there, of course, no 5-stars in the transfer portal? There's usually not. A 4-star left tackle leaving Georgia. Let's put him on the board for sure. A lot of these guys have pro potential deal breakers, which we just. And then we have. Some of these guys we can't add just because they are already at their top 5, I guess. We're going to try to get the left tackle. There's 3 stars we can get here. If any of them are any good, we got a linebacker, a right tackle, a left guard. Corner, something we're always looking at. Wide receiver, running back, safety. If we look at the recommended, and we sort by interest, there's really only one guy with like a lot of interest. Caleb Papo, scrambling quarterback from Marshall, we could add to the board. Got a left guard from Louisiana Tech. I'm actually going to have to take a second here to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to mute my mic for a minute, and I will be right back. All right, I have returned here, and we will keep going over recruiting here. We've actually added all the players to the board that we can, so I don't know that we really need 35 recruits in this class, but this guy's a 2-star. Let's actually scout these guys. Let's see who's actually worth getting and who isn't. .92 speed as a corner. With 35 points on him. Why not? This guy seems like he's all right. .85 strength. Pretty good blocking skills, I would say. Guy seems like he's probably okay. 92 strength as a left tackle. We're sending the house. We're DMing the player. We're searching social media. Then Cedric Hodges we're pretty close on. Leading on Carruthers. Von Carruthers is a physical receiver. It's 82 spectacular catch. He's actually a gem. 94 speed. Let's actually send the house on it. Von Carruthers could be good. Dalton Bohanna. More of a blocking tight end. I don't know if we even need him. I'm not even gonna bother. If we get him, we get him, but and then a bust here from Martin Bass. Yeah, maybe we don't recruit him real heavily either. We are out of points. Or no, we have 10 points remaining. Throw 5 more points on the corner. Throw 5 more points on the left guard. We're going to get Von Carruthers. Happy about that. Waiting on a few of these guys. And if we look at the top classes, we have the 29th best class. 1 5-star, 5 4-stars, 6 3-stars. Henry Ham, we actually have a chance of getting. Let's bring him in. We can sell championship contender. And let's actually change this. Probably didn't have to remove all of those because we're going to probably put some more points back. Just put 65 points on Henry Ham here. He has 92 speed as a corner, which is not bad. We can bring in Brendan Dana for a visit. We'll go proximity home. We'll bring him for family visit. I'm going to throw 10 more points on him. I can sell Tommy here on championship contender. It's an A-. Might as well just put all of the points on it. Daquan Fuller. We'll throw a few more hours on. We're leading on Josh Amino. We can bring him in for a visit. And we can sell proximity to home. He's from Miami. Still don't know everything about him though. Bohanna I wasn't really that interested in. Romeo Stokes here. He's a gem. 94 speed as a physical wide receiver. Let's just send the house and maybe put 65 points on him. Maybe he commits this week, possibly. Deshaun Stick here. We don't know anything about him. He's a punter. 83 kick power. Just send the house, I guess. Stephen Guy. He's a bust. Okay, does have 88 kick power, but not very accurate. And I think probably would rather have the more accurate guy with just slightly less kick power. Sermons here. I mean, he's okay. I mean, we're probably going to get this guy anyway. We have 15 hours left. I'm not going to bother. Don't feel like scrolling back down to see what we need. We're going to get Tyler Sermons. Like I said, we're probably going to get him anyway. We're going to get Romeo Stokes. Lost out on Stewart to Wake Forest. Sky committed to North Carolina State. Taking Bohanna off of the, he's the blocking tight end, right? That's not really very good. He's gonna get off the board. We're not gonna offer him scholarship. I think Martin Best we're gonna take off the board as well. I think we can get Josh Amino. Was there anything? Can we like hard sell him? Is there anything with like chance? That should be good. I mean, we've got 2 out of 3. That's that is 5. I mean, that's fine. Can we take off 10 points here? Take off 5 more. Yeah, let's get the full 65 on it. We're not gonna get Julius. Not gonna get Rafael Reese. Is there anybody at all that just has not been scouted? Coming out of high school. There's a couple of fullbacks. There's a fullback with a blocking fullback with no offers. An accurate kicker with no offers. And there's a punter with no. Let's add both punters. We could add both fullbacks maybe, but he does have other offers, the other fullback. There is actually a couple of other players. So wide receiver Dion Glennon. So let's offer the fullback. Let's offer the kicker. Could offer the punter. Offer the other punter. Is Dion Glennon any good? He's a bust. He's got 83 speed. It's not the best. Spectacular catch is pretty good. Catching traffic isn't horrible. His awareness is pretty bad, though. This guy's just kind of okay. We'll just throw 25 hours on everybody we just added to the board. We'll throw 15 hours on Bloom. Okay. Next week's the last week of recruiting. We're gonna get the 4-star left tackle Josh Amino from Miami. We're gonna get Tommy Begay from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Henry Ham's going to commit. Several other guys were leading on as well. So our last little push here. Our class has gone from number 29 to number 25. Only one 5-star in the class. Couple of 4-stars. Our one 5-star is our corner, Larry Coker. Several 4-stars though, a couple offensive linemen, defensive linemen, running back, a quarterback, and now left tackle. We've fallen behind on Bloom here. And that is because he now has an offer from Florida Atlantic, which I guess I didn't realize he did, but we'll make a little bit of a push. I don't know that we really want him that bad. Could bring him in for a visit, I guess. I mean, some of these guys we're just going to get. Cedric Hodges, who's a scrambling quarterback. We never did scout him. He's a bit of a bust, has only 80 speed. Does have 91 throw power. Accuracy's maybe just not there. Doesn't have the awareness. Probably going to get him anyway. Daquan Fuller here. Bring him in for a visit. We can sell championship contender. And we can maybe hard sell him on I don't know. I don't know if we can. Let's just send the house. DM the player. Let's search social media. Hopefully we get him. If not, Braden, Dana we didn't get. He went to Coastal Carolina. Caleb Papa going to Army. We've fallen behind on Beach. Some of these guys we just added to the board, and like some of these guys have no offers, but like the Deion Glennon, who isn't great, but is a 3-star. Some of these guys just don't really have any offers, so I don't know if they're actually going to go anywhere else or not, but we're going to get Cedric Hodges. We're going to get Deion Glennon. That might be it. Might be the whole class right there. It's National Signing Day. And didn't get Bloom. Didn't really get any of the guys we added to the board late, but top classes. We ended up with the 23 ranked class. 17 3-stars, 6 4-stars, and 1 5-star. And then the one 1-star we accidentally added, so. Got position changes here, which I wish they made this easier to kind of see. Do we not have? We do have some athletes. We have Von Carruthers here, who's only like a 67 over, a 67 overall. He's a 67 overall. Could move to safety. We could move to tight end. We've got a ton of receivers. Would he be better off at tight end? He's 6'1", 198. Maybe we move him to tight end. Maybe he ends up developing. And then we have Cedric Hodges, who, I mean, isn't a great quarterback. Could be a fullback, maybe. Probably be a better wide receiver, but some of these wide receivers may end up moving positions. So we've got a ton of quarterbacks on the roster. Danny Sampson. It's the starter this year. I mean, it could be Julius Gouda. Or Goda, who has great throw power. We're looking at throw power here, 93. He has the best deep accuracy. He's probably going to be the starter. Probably going to be Julius Goda. Has the best break sack as well. Although, Vi Tumanuni, you know what? We're gonna start Julius Goda because I know how to pronounce his name, and that's a terrible reason. That's exactly why. Why are all of the running backs in this game receiving backs too? Like we have Bobby Spriggs who just committed, and he's a power back, but everybody else is a receiving back. Why are there so many receiving backs? I mean, it's gonna be Margos and Mallory again. Mallory may end up being the starter because he played better a lot of the season. Of course, we don't have. I mean, running back's not really a position where you can move somebody somewhere else that easily. Fullbacks are going to stay the same. Wide receivers, somebody's going to have to move positions here. Some of these guys we're going to end up encouraging to transfer. Some of these guys are just not good. Got a lot of freshmen here. Channing Miners is a 75 overall. Chigalu's going to stay. He's got that 99 speed. Lampman may end up being one of our good players. He's got 98 speed. P is, of course, only 85 speed. Still a good player. Skaggs, maybe we can move to tight end. Been 81 overall at tight end. Could maybe move Miners to tight end. Move Channing Miners to tight end. He may end up getting redshirted. It's going to be Rashid, 6'5", and then Skaggs, Tyler Bagent, Sean Keaton, who's more of a blocking tight end. Got BJ Ishmael. Ishmael we may encourage to transfer. BJ Calm. Comlet. I don't know. But and then Channing Miners is all the way down here. But he's got a lot more speed than most of these guys. Skaggs, of course, 97 speed. But Maybe we redshirt him. Maybe he ends up being good. We need another left tackle. We're just short on offensive linemen, aren't we? Can we move the freshman center to left tackle? Gives us another left tackle. Corner is a position that we just have way too many players. Do we not have enough strong safeties? Oh, we just don't. Okay. Maybe Devontae Dicker moves to strong safety. He'd be a run support. We're gonna move Mario Tobin to strong safety. He'd be an 80 overall. Then we got the freshman Larry Coker. Could move him to linebacker. What do we need? I don't know. He wouldn't play. Maybe move him to free safety. He's the highest overall free safety. Okay. Mike Baggs is still here. He's finally gonna be a senior. But we got a redshirt freshman, Gordon Sneed, coming in, who has 93 kick power, just doesn't really have the accuracy. A couple of years from now, if his accuracy goes up, he's going to be really good. We've got a ton of freshman punters coming in. Two, and then a bunch of redshirt freshmen as well. We're going to have a redshirt freshman punter who has 90 kick power. Just does not have the accuracy. The accuracy is not there. Now we have one that's kind of the opposite, and Gibbs, who has 82 accuracy but doesn't have hardly any power. Okay, are there any other wide receivers we want to change positions? Terrence Lampman would be a really good running back. He'd be a receiving back, though. And I'm not really sure we need another receiving back. No, really want to move Chickaloo to a running back or something. Tracy Rooks. I mean, who's going to be our starting receivers? It's going to be Chickaloo, Gore, Pease, and then maybe Lampman, because he has a 98 speed. It's going to be a combination of those. And we want to move any of the tight ends. We have a blocking tight end in Sean Keaton. Can we move him to offensive line, maybe? He would not be a good offensive lineman. We're gonna move him to left tackle just because we're short on left. Okay. I think that's really all we're gonna do. Let's take one more look. We ended up with what, the 23rd best class? Yeah, we ended up with the 23rd best class. 25 players, mostly 3 stars. And let's look at training results here. Goat is a 85 overall. So I have guys like Devontae Ivory, Taylor Small, maybe. Goat still has the best deep accuracy. And now DeMarcus Barnes is our tied for our highest rated running back. I think we're going to start Juan Mallory, but I think Barnes is going to have to be behind him. 4 redshirt senior running backs, so it's going to be hard to really know who to start there. I mean, look at all these receivers. Lampman, Brooks, Zach Gore up to a 90. Zach Gore may have to be. I still think we make Chickaloo wide receiver 1 because he's got the speed to just get down the field. He's going to go up to an 87. This is a 86. And then maybe wide receiver 4 is Lampman. Tight end, it's going to be Lamar Rashid. Although we could maybe start Jamal Skaggs at tight end. I mean, 97 speed. They have the same overall. Left tackle is a position we're going to be a little bit weak at this year. Both tackle positions, really. Defensively, we're looking pretty good. So, start getting into next season here. We're not going to change anything about the conference. We do probably need to encourage some transfers. I mean, if you're a 59 overall receiver, you can probably go. 60 overall's probably not great either. We're not gonna. I mean, how many? Yeah, I don't think we can afford to encourage the linebacker to transfer, because if there's an injury, we may need him, even though he's not good. The punter can go. Too many punters already. let's look at receiver because there's probably a ton of receivers we don't need. Sexton. Lamar Bridge, probably gonna have to go. Okay, and then running back, maybe? I kind of like to keep all of the running backs. Corner could be another position we have a ton of. Let's have Devontae Dicker transfer. I'd rather hang on to Ronald Irving. I know he's only 74 overall. Does have 92 speed, and since he's only a redshirt freshman, could end up improving, getting better, and maybe at some point either possibly starting or maybe just moving back to safety. I think we encourage the other punter to transfer. And we've got us down under the amount of players we need, so let's just advance the week. We're fine now. And coach prestige is a C+. I want to say it was higher than that before, but maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. You can set up our recruiting board here. Are actually some 5-stars interested. There's a 5-star quarterback. We're going to need receiver because I think we're going to have a lot of guys graduating. Middle linebacker. Cole IU, which looks like a running back. 5-star tight end, 5-star running back. Middle linebacker, corner. We need offensive line. Offensive line is an absolute must in this recruiting class. Safety could be big, although we can always move one of our corners back to safety. Okay, there's a couple guys there we didn't go after. There's a quarterback, another safety. The tight end is interesting, so we should at least look at him. Right tackle, left guard, right end, and that's apparently 35. And you might as well try to do all of the scouting you can this first week, because the only other thing you can do is offer scholarships. So you might as well offer everybody a scholarship, and then or you might want to scout first. I don't know. But I mean, we've got all 4 and 5 stars. We're probably not going to get all 4 and 5 stars. Some of these guys are probably going to be out immediately once we start the season. But and now I've hit the back button one too many times. We'll get going here, and then we'll do our custom schedules. And you don't need to necessarily scout the 5 stars that much. I mean, they're 5 stars. They're either really insanely good or they're just really good. I mean, even if they're a bust, then it's kind of more like they're 4-star level talent. They're still, again, really good. We could scout some of these guys. I mean, we have 450 hours with nothing to do with them. So. This guy's a bit of a bust. He's a left guard. Probably just has awareness. He's a pass protector. But a big thing in this recruiting class has got to be offensive line. We've got a gem tight end, Terry. Fat, and I don't even know, man. I don't know. Terry here is a gem. He's got 87 speed, 84 catching. He's a vertical threat. So Rico Knight here, 91 speed. Quarterback with 92 throw power. Miles Jeffrey's a bit of a bust. Again, awareness isn't great. Got a gem 4-star. Martin Quarterman, 91 speed. He is a receiving back. .96 speed wide receiver. He's a deep threat guy. And that's going to get all of the 4-stars scouted. Okay, and then the rest are 5 stars. We just kind of know that they're good. So, custom schedule here. We could open up against FCS East. Be an easy win. LSU, they were 3-9 last year. Let's take them off of the schedule and then I actually look and see. They're an 86 overall. I don't know that I really want to play them early in the season. Let's play somebody. Play Miami. Let's play Navy. Play Navy at home. SMU is ranked number 3. I want to know what SMU's overall is. They're an 84. We'll play SMU. You know what? I'll leave them on the schedule. We'll play them. Why not? If we beat them, it'll be a big upset. Do we then also want to play number 6 Tennessee? I don't think so. Let's take on Eastern Michigan. And we've got New Mexico State, Utah State, UTSA, Sam Houston, UMass Minnesota, Louisiana Tech, FAU. 2 ranked matchups and an FCS matchup. Hopefully Navy's still ranked by the time we get to them. And then we're going to edit the depth chart a little bit, I think. Week 1, we got the bye week. And some of these guys have already locked us out. Timmy again here, but we've only got 500 hours to work with here. This guy has locked us out. So is that guy. This guy's a right tackle. We're going to send the house on that. I think we'll do the same with the defensive tackle. The safety is interested. We're going to send the house. And we're going to contact friends and family. We're going to get 75 points on them. I've got a right guard interested. I think we're going to have to send the house. I'd like to, ideally, at least get a few points on everybody. I know that's not really going to be possible. As we've accidentally gone out of it now. Cole Coons has locked us out. Coach Christie. We're an 87 overall. We're going to be taking on FCS East, and we've got to make a couple of decisions here. I think Julius Good is the quarterback. I think he's going to start. He's got the highest throw power out of anybody. Short accuracy is pretty good. Medium accuracy is okay enough. But he has the best deep accuracy. Throw under pressure is pretty good. Break sack's pretty good. Play action's really good. Maybe not the best carrying. But I think it's going to be Julius Gouda. The real question is going to be at running back and receiver. Do we want to start DeMarcus Barnes? Does have good agility. Acceleration maybe slightly better. Awareness is higher, maybe a little bit better for ball carrier vision. Let's give him a chance. Let's let him maybe play out of that starting position if he doesn't play well. I think Lampman is receiver 4. Lampman, honestly, with 98 speed, could even be a receiver 3. Even though he's not as high of an overall. Skaggs is going to start at tight end. He's just way faster. Rashid's still going to get playing time at tight end 2. Got a pretty good offensive line here. They've got the things set up in a good way. Keon Singles hanging up play defensive end. Mike Boss. Got James Washington there. Clay Gaskin's really good. Got a couple of good middle linebackers. Corner. It's gonna be Darren Amos. It's gonna be Larry Coker. We're gonna start the freshman at safety. And he's got 96 speed. Well, Terrence Lampman gonna be our kick returner. He's gonna be our punt returner as well. Bobby Spring is gonna be our power back. Slot receiver probably gonna be Pease. Slot corners Amos. Sub linebackers DeVoe. Okay. We will get into our first game here against FCS East. Once again, playing all offense. We're not playing defense. Was not able to go into Super Sim in time there. Jamal Skaggs is our player profile here. I am going to quickly go to Super Sim and play offense. Barnes is our impact player. We've got a couple of impact players this year. 2 on our offensive line. Then Barnes is an impact player. That was a gain of 4. We go speed option here. Gouda gonna pitch it at the last second to Barnes. And of course, we do have this kind of almost a glitch here where the FCS team has players getting constantly injured. Gouda looking to throw. Gonna shake off a sack there and towards Skaggs. Well, we've lost our progress in the game, so we will have to start this one over. FCS getting the ball first that time, so. Let's try this again here. Goda can get sacked. Not. Not great blocking from the offensive line on that one. Gore is also an impact player. That one can't come down and bounce with it, so. We've got 4 impact players on offense here. Tried to get it to Chicolo. It's incomplete. We're going to have to punt. Slow start here. So throw to Rooks. He's going to get a yard. There's a handoff to Barnes. So get maybe 3. Maybe we'll go all goes here. It's going to be over the middle for Peas. Down to the 12-yard line already. Throwing that one outside to Peas. Peas has the touchdown. Don't really want to get overly excited just to beat up on FCS East, but I did, partially schedule this game because I want to get Julius Goda out to an easy start here. I don't want to just throw him in his first start against, like SMU, who we're going to play later on. I want to give him the opportunity to really build on what he's doing a little bit. So there's a play action jet sweep. I don't know why we're throwing that to Peas. No idea. So throw to Barnes. Barnes is going to take it for a touchdown. Let's go. Barnes was like the 3rd string running back last year. Didn't play hardly at all, but it ended up being the highest rated running back on the team now. Kind of tied with Mallory for an 88 overall, and Goda just not going to throw the ball. Coach mode. Coach mode is something else sometimes. Over the middle for Pease. Pease going to break tackle. Gets us to a 3rd and 4. It's much more manageable. Just throw for Pease. Just got a 1st down. Second and 10. Let's make sure we score on this drive. Let's make this 21 another. Got his. We tried to throw that one. We could maybe just go all goes here. Skaggs lined up there. His first season playing tight end. We're just gonna take a sack. Okay, of course we are. It's a 48-yard field goal. I think this would be a career long for Bags. He's going to miss it. We're going to take another sack. This offensive line has struggled a little bit today, to say the least. Big drop back there. We're going to get another sack. 5 sacks in this game. None for our defense, though, of course. All goes here. Deep shot. Looking for Gore. He can't make the catch. We really shouldn't be having this much trouble against an FCS team. He's going to pick up the punt, though. Get a couple of yards. They got a field goal. Go to with the throw to Skaggs, and he's going to break a tackle and pick up a 1st down. There's a deep shot to Chicolo. And that's a touchdown. Send Chicolo deep here. Let's put him on a fade. I'm going to throw it to him, but it's incomplete. Knocked down. 44 seconds to go in the half here. It's 21-6. FCS, obviously. Kicked another field goal, dropping back too far. And that's a sack fumble. FCS scoring a touchdown. It's definitely closer than we'd like it to be. Going all goes here. There's a deep shot. And Chicolo can't hang on. Gouda threw that one about 80 yards probably in the air. Breaking a couple of sacks there. Doesn't end up throwing the ball. I'm going to call time out. This I was hoping we could audible that to all goes, but and we're gonna get sacked again. I think with 15 seconds we have to punt. We should not be struggling this much against an FCS team. Second half starting here. There's Gore with a catch. He's got some decent yards there. All the way down to the 28. Barnes with the carry gets 4. Of course, Jamie Joy gone now at quarterback. Just going to throw that one to Gore. He's going to pick up a first down. Jamie Joy went in the 3rd round in the NFL draft. Could be. Could be with a lot of teams. Anybody could have picked him up. But. Might be the backup somewhere. Could be a starter. Don't know. All these injuries for FCS. 3rd and 5. I'll take a field goal here if I have to, but a touchdown would be nice. We're going to get sacked again. Settle for 3. Somehow we miss it. Okay. We do get the ball back. Got it at the 28. Just going to throw it to Skaggs. It gets a yard. We're going to run the ball here. Just gonna throw it out of bounds, I guess. Well, we've got the ball at the 2. And after Spragues, he fumbles the ball. FCS has it. And they are down by just 2 points now. And now it's picked off. First interception. We've turned the ball over way too much here. Throwing the pick on the RPO, and they've got a field goal. And now FCS East is in the lead. We've been sacked 10 times in this game. If you're wondering why we're losing to FCS East, it's because we've been sacked 10 times. tried to go deep there and just got sacked in 11th time, I guess. Punt the ball again. We've got to take the lead here. It's the fourth quarter. We've missed some opportunities. We've turned the ball over quite a bit. Been sacked a ton. I've had a couple of fumbles. I've had one interception. P's over the middle. There's Rooks. He'll get 5. Down the field for Chickaloo. Glad to have him back on the team this season. Barnes with a carry. Could maybe go with a direct snap here. Barnes going to take it into the end zone. We're going to retake the lead. I went to lead here. 4 minutes to go. I don't want to take any chances. We may go chew clock here. Lofting that one out of bounds. Something we didn't see a lot from Jamie Joy. Did not throw the ball out of bounds a ton. Third and 3. Over the middle for Chickaloo. Getting us down to the 45. It's another handoff for Barnes. So he'll get not much. Hard to run out the clock when they're constantly having injury time. Over the middle for Skaggs. He'll get 3. It's going to go under 3 minutes now. Throw to Pease. Pease has a first down. So handoff for Barnes again. He'll get 6 out of it. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We're actually going to go read option here. It's just a handoff to Barnes. He'll get nothing. And they're going to start calling timeouts. It's 3rd and 4. We're going to go with a stretch play here to the wide side of the field. We're going to get really close to a first down. It's 4th and inches. We got Spriggs on the toss play. He fumbled earlier. He's going to power through for a first. And they're going to take another timeout. But they're out of timeouts. We can take a knee here. It's going to be a 29-22 victory over FCS. And, I mean, we played badly. So, 400 yards for Gouda, though. 26-35. Did throw an interception. 2 fumbles. One from Gouda, one from Spriggs. Barnes at 4.4 yards per carry. Receiving, Pease had 144 yards on 10 catches. Skaggs with 70 yards. Gore with 50. 114 for Chickaloo. Brooks had a couple catches. Barnes had a catch. Defensively, Clay Gaskin and James Washington with multiple tackles for us. Clay Gaskin with a sack. No interceptions. No forced fumbles. Hopefully we can play better in the next game because it's not going to get easier from this point. Let's take a look at recruiting here. Gunn has locked us out. So has Grubbs. Just getting down to his top schools there. Orlando has locked us out. Wentz has locked us out. Put a few more points on Garrison here. Jimmy again, we could send the house on. He's looking at Tennessee. He's got an offer from us and Arkansas as well. He's from Orlando. It would be really nice to get him. He is, a really good quarterback from what we can tell. This guy also locked us out. We're leading on some of these 4-star players, though. Might even get a commitment from Sturgis this week. He is a bit of a bust, but he's still not bad. 83 power move, 79 speed, 87 acceleration, 76 tackle. We'll advance the week. I may have to get up and go get another monster. Coach Prestige is a C+. We are going to take on Navy. Navy's 1-0, so they are ranked. They're an 82 overall. I'm going to go grab another monster real quick, and I'll be right back. We do need to go in here. Go Super Sim, play all offense. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We start with the ball. And hand it off. We'll pick up 2. Go looking for Skaggs. He's going to get out past the 40. Just going to hand it off to Barnes. He's going to lose a yard. Up the field for Gore. He'll have a first down. Can't connect on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ran this play a lot last year with James. He's not here anymore. It's going to be Pease. He's going to get a decent gain out of it. He's going to get 6. Does it go down as a rush since it is a backwards pass? That one can't connect either. It's 4th and 4. Could take a 52-yard field goal. Don't think we want to do that. I think we want to go for this. And Gore going to get us the first down. We were able to get the first down there. As my stream disconnected and reconnected. Mallory is also an impact player. He's gonna come into the game. 3rd and 3 now. I'm gonna change this to RPO. Bubble here. Just hand it off. I really don't want to just take the field goal here. It's 4th and 3. There's a throw to Pease, and that's the touchdown. Navy answering with a touchdown of their own, though. There's a gain of 1. It's a deep throw for Skaggs. He's got a first. Pease getting the yards after the catch there. Tucker Pease with the first down. Another quick throw to Skaggs, and he's got 8. And this one off to Barnes, and he's got a first down. Barnes going to take this one, and he's going to have a touchdown. Barnes into the end zone. And it looks like we've got the ball back here. And we do have it. We have it at the 27. Just going to hand it off to Barnes. DeMarcus Barnes gets 5. Give it to him again. He picks up some good blocks and has a first down there. Just going to throw it to Pease on the bubble. He gets us out to the 50. Looking for goal.